Welcome viewers, you're now watching Hornbill TV's Northeast Express. The Special Investigation Team had arrested APS officer Sandipon Garg, cousin of late singer Zubin Garg. It was on Wednesday in connection with the ongoing probe into the singer's death. According to sources, Sandipon, who had reportedly been with Zubin on the yacht in Singapore where the singer had passed away, was likely to be suspended from service. Speaking to media, ADGP, CID and SIT head Munna Prasad Gupta had said that he could not comment further as the investigation was underway. He had also added that the SIT was considering seeking 14 days of judicial custody. When asked about the grounds of arrest, ADP Gupta had declined to comment further.
আজি আমি সন্দীপন গড় তেওঁক এৰেষ্ট কৰিছোঁ আৰু এতিয়া তেওঁক আমি আদালতত হাজিৰ কৰিম আৰু তেওঁক পুলিচ ৰিমাণ্ড আমি বিচাৰিম।
স্যার কিমান দিনৰ ৰিমাণ্ড বিচাৰিব? বাকি সকল 14 দিনৰ বিচৰা হৈছে।
আমি তেওঁকো 14 দিনে বিচাৰিম। আমি তেওঁলোকক আহিবলৈ সামন জাৰি কৰিছোঁ আৰু তাৰ ভিতৰত এজন ৰূপকুমাৰ কলিতা আপোনালোকে জানে তেওঁ হাজিৰ হৈছে, তেওঁ আমি জেৰা কৰি আছোঁ আৰু বাকি সকলকো আমি আহিবলৈ আকৌ সামন জাৰি কৰিম আৰু পৰৱৰ্তী
Late Assam legend singer Zubin Garg's wife Garima Garg on Wednesday reacted on the arrest of APS Sandipan Garg. She said that she saw the news on social media this morning and that maybe the authorities found some clue in his statement. Stating that she does not want to comment much on the issue, Garima said that the investigation is ongoing and whatever the law permits, the process will take its own course. She also stated that everyone has faith in the Indian legal and judicial system. Regarding Sandeepan, she said he was newly appointed to the police service. He was earlier involved in modeling and acting and also worked on a few projects with Zubin, who was always supportive of new talents. She said when Sandeepan joined the APS, Zubin was proud of him and often told people how tall and good-looking he was and how impressive it was that he had entered the police service. Sandeepan had, for the first time, expressed his wish to accompany Zubin abroad, so Zubin was happy to take him along, she said.
See, I also have seen it this morning in social media that Sandeepan was called for some interrogation and then later on he was arrested. So maybe they have got some clue in his statement. So the investigation process is on. It's their own course actually. I cannot say anything about it. So whatever the investigation officers, whatever the law it permits, whatever it should go on its way, so that will take their own course. We all the family members and the rest of Assam, all the Assamese, all the lovers of Zubin Garg, we all just waiting for the result. However the process goes on, we have that belief, we have the faith in our Indian law and the judiciary system. So I think they will take the right path and they will very soon they will be able to give us some result about it. Sandeepan was newly appointed and then in between when they were growing up, we didn't meet them for many years. And then when he got, before he got into police service, he was into modeling and acting. So that time he used to come to us. He did modeling projects with us, 3-4 times. So he was good in that. And Zubin was always encouraging about new talents. And since he was his brother, Sandeepan is Zubin's brother, our own uncle's son. So our first cousin. So that's how Zubin always used to love him. And then when he got into APS, Zubin was always proud of him. He used to tell everyone that he is the tallest in our family and he is such a good looking boy. He is into police service. So he was proud of him. And then when Sandeepan wished to go with Zubin for he never went abroad. So this time when he said that he wanted to go with Zubin, so Zubin was very happy to take him along. That's it.
Singer, composer and music director Manas Rabin had appeared before the CID office in Guwahati on Tuesday after being summoned by the special investigation team probing the death of late singer Zubin Garg. Speaking to the media, Manas Rabin had said that on the day of Zubin Garg's funeral, he had mentioned possessing certain evidence. He had added that he would submit it to the SIT but could not disclose it publicly. It was at the moment he had noted that this evidence might help the SIT gather more crucial information.
मैं आया हूँ एक्चुअली मैंने पब्लिकली एक अनाउंसमेंट दिया था कि मेरे पास भी सबूत है तो उसी के दौरान सिलसिले में मैं आ रहा हूँ और अभी SIT के सामने इसको पेश करूँगा और उसके बाद SIT अपने हिसाब से जो जांच को कर रहे हैं उसमें शायद ये एविडेंस कुछ काम में लग जाए उसको कुछ क्लियरिटी मिल जाए. That's why I'm coming here. Thank you.
The 36th Loktak Day celebration 2025 had been held on Tuesday at Loktak Lairambi Lampak Thanga Part 1, organized by the Loktak Lake Development Organization, also known as LLDO. It was in Thanga to coincide with Mera Purnima. The event had highlighted the ecological, cultural and economic importance of Loktak Lake, widely known as the lifeline of Manipur. MLA Thongbram Robindro Singh, representing Thanga Assembly constituency, had attended as chief guest along with several dignitaries including former Minister Heshnam Sanayama Singh, Abdaksha Ningthurjam Dinesh Singh, Project Director Nangom Sanajauba Mete, National Awardee Indrajit and other distinguished guests. In his address, MLA Robindro had praised the continuous efforts of LLDO and the people of Thanga in protecting Loktak Lake, calling it the living heart of Manipur, a source of livelihood, inspiration and pride. He had emphasized the importance of community participation, environmental awareness and joint action among government agencies and citizens to ensure the lake's long-term preservation. He had further stated that safeguarding Loktak Lake was not only an environmental responsibility but also a moral duty, pledging continued support for conservation efforts and promising measures to balance ecological protection with sustainable tourism and development. Tensions had gripped the capital on Tuesday after the All India Trinamool Congress AITC state headquarters had allegedly come under attack during a Bharatiya Janata Party protest, a march against political violence in West Tripura. Eyewitnesses had said that a section of the BJP supporters, part of a rally led by the party's youth and frontal leaders, had broken away near the motor stand area and had vandalized the AITC office, damaging flags boards and flower pots before being restrained. BJP Sadar Urban District President Ashim Bhattacharjee and BJYM State President Sushanta Deb, MLA, had intervened to calm the agitators. Bhattacharjee had said that the outrage had reflected public anger over Trinamool's alleged politics of repression in Bengal, claiming that the Mamata Banerjee-led government had turned the state into a hub of political anarchy. Condemning the incident, Trinamool Congress had described it as what he quoted as an attack on democracy, accusing the BJP of trying to silence dissent through violence. The party had stated that while offices could be destroyed, their resolve could not, and as the police had confirmed minor damages and had said that the situation had been brought under control with security tightened to prevent further clashes.
পালিত গুন্ডারা যারা মাফিয়াগিরি করে সেখানে দালালি করে মমতা ব্যানার্জিকে খুশি করার চেষ্টা করছে। আমরাও আপনাদের মারফত জানান দিতে চাই যে প্রত্যেকটা জনগণের কোটিপতিরও একটা ভোট এবং সাধারণ গরিবেরও একটা ভোট। যদি গণতান্ত্রিক রায় পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মানুষ তার গণতান্ত্রিক রায় প্রয়োগ করতে পারে তাহলে দেখবেন মমতা ব্যানার্জির সেই যে স্বৈরাচারী শাসন সেটা তাসের ঘরের মতো ভেঙে যাবে। আর সেই পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মানুষ সেটা শপথ নিয়েছে যে আগামী দিন এই পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মধ্যে ভারতীয় জনতা পার্টির সরকার প্রতিষ্ঠিত হবে। তার জন্য মমতা ব্যানার্জিকে ধিক্কার জানিয়ে আজকে আমরা সদর শহর জেলার পক্ষ থেকে এই বিক্ষোভ মিছিলে আমরা সামিল হয়েছি।
সেখানে একজন সাংসদের নিরাপত্তা নেই, সাধারণ মানুষের নিরাপত্তা নেই, কি বলবেন?
এটা আপনার প্রশ্নের মধ্যেই অনিমেয়। আপনি যে প্রশ্নটা করছেন যে পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মধ্যে আপনারা যেখানে পশ্চিমবঙ্গের ইতিহাস আছে, প্রার্থীকে মেরে হত্যা করে সেখানে ঝুলিয়ে রাখা হয়েছিল। পঞ্চায়েত নির্বাচনে আপনারা দেখেছেন সে প্রার্থীদেরকে মেরে হত্যা করে সেখানে গাছের মধ্যে ঝুলিয়ে রাখা হয়েছিল। সাংসদকে কিভাবে নির্মমভাবে গতকালকে দেখেছেন কিভাবে অত্যাচার করেছে। একজন মানুষ এই জিনিসটা মেনে নেবে? পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মানুষ এই জিনিসটা মেনে নেবে? মানুষ শপথ নিয়েছে পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মধ্যে একটা জেহাদির রাজ্যকে বানানোর চেষ্টা করা হচ্ছে, আমাদের হিন্দুত্বের উপর আক্রমণ করার চেষ্টা করা হচ্ছে। সেখানের মধ্যে ভারতবর্ষকে ধ্বংস করার জন্য পশ্চিমবঙ্গকে করিডোর হিসাবে ব্যবহার করা হচ্ছে মমতা ব্যানার্জির নেতৃত্বে। আমরা তার জন্য সেই মানসিকতাকে আমরা ধিক্কার জানাই। যে গতকালকে পশ্চিমবঙ্গে মমতা ব্যানার্জির হারমাত বাহিনী, তৃণমূলের হারমাত বাহিনী পশ্চিমবঙ্গের দুবারের সাংসদ খগেন মুর্মু এবং শঙ্কর ঘোষকে যেভাবে আক্রমণ করেছে। গতকালকে আমাদের পূজাগুড়ি লক্ষ্মী পুজো ছিল, সেই পুজোর দিন আমরা ধনলক্ষ্মীকে পুজো করে থাকি। প্রত্যেকটা বাঙালি আমরা সেই মায়ের আরাধনায় ব্রতী হয়ে থাকি। পশ্চিমবঙ্গের মানুষ এবং ত্রিপুরার মানুষ সেদিন আমরা দেবীর আরাধনায় সকলে ব্রত হয়েছিলাম। কিন্তু দুর্ভাগ্যের বিষয়, ভারতবর্ষের যেই রাজ্য ভারতবর্ষকে দিশা দেখাতো,
A vehicle bearing registration number Assam 01SC6484 had been intercepted at Churaibari checkpost on the Assam-Tripura border on Wednesday. Upon thorough search, the Churaibari watch post under Sri Bhumi district in charge Pranab Mili had recovered 120 cartons of totaling 3,000 bottles of codeine phosphate, cough syrup, ASKUF from the vehicle. Two persons, Monu Barman and Rabi Barman, both from Hajo in Assam, had been apprehended in connection with the seizure. The confiscated goods had been valued at approximately rupees 30 lakhs in the black market. Authorities had stated that further investigation into the matter had been ongoing. The Senior Superintendent of Police of Riboi District, Shri V.S. Rathore, had personally taken to streets last night to conduct surprise checks along the National Highway in Nongpo, targeting vehicles violating traffic laws, particularly those driven under the influence of alcohol. The drive had been initiated in the wake of multiple fatal road accidents caused by drunk and reckless driving. During the inspection, it had been found that a large number of motorists were violating various traffic regulations. Police had imposed fines on offenders for drunk driving, use of tinted glass, overspeeding, unauthorized LED light fittings and other violations. In Nongpo alone, the total fines collected during the operation had amounted to rupees 5,28,500, while simultaneous checks had been conducted at Umayam and Umsning. Cumulatively, fines collected across Riboi district during last night's operation had reached approximately rupees 8 lakh. The drive, which had begun at 7 p.m. local time and continued past midnight, had been aimed at ensuring road safety and preventing further loss of lives due to negligence and intoxicated driving.
See the lights, how bright it is. It will totally blind the person coming from opposite side. There is no number plate. The whole vehicle is modified. Vehicles like this make the road unsafe.
ऐसे करो
अरे फुल डालो मालूम ही नहीं क्या कर रहे हैं
फुको फुको ऐसा करो
साहब के पास जाओ सीधा चल के जाओ सीधा सीधा हाँ We are conducting this exercise since 7 p.m. today. It's already 3.5 hours. I think we have already issued challan worth approximately 5 lakhs, I guess. Some challans are yet to be issued. The photos have been taken. So most of the challans are for driving under influence only. Just now you saw one traveler full of tourists. The driver was unable to walk also. So most probably 5 kilometers down the line, he will either hit himself on the divider or roadside or hit some other vehicle. So like we have seen, we told there have been a series of accidents in last few weeks as well as the whole year we are seeing. I think as per estimate, I don't have confirmed data, but around 50 persons already they have lost their lives. So though it is a routine thing for us, it's a daily exercise which is being done by traffic unit as well as other few units like Bada Pani and Hansane, Makko, Baniyat also, Khanapara also, Pathar, they all are doing. But today, myself along with my additional SP and other senior officers, we have come down on ground to stand together with the force so that their morale also goes high. And to give a strict message to everyone who is commuting on this highway that we will be very strict, especially on helmet for two-wheelers, seat belts for four-wheelers, as well as driving under influence of alcohol. License also, the insurance also, the pollution also, RC also. So many young boys and girls, especially that exuberance of youth, they tend to speed up, overspeed the vehicle. Especially with the scooty and two-wheelers, there are always risks that they might skid or something. So we are trying to enforce. Night time we will not be spreading awareness, of course. The awareness exercises mostly go on during the daytime, where our traffic sub-inspectors and other officers, they counsel the drivers. But night time, it will be penalty. We have already warned them many times. We have given them messages through social media also. You might have seen our Facebook page also. So we have tried everything. Now we are like enough of awareness. By rules, parking is not allowed. There is no separate requirement of any rule from any authority. The NHAI rules, the National Highway rules itself says that parking is not allowed. For parking there are lay-bys and other places. So the line belongs to us, the National Highway as well as the Law Enforcement Authority. If you are parking your vehicle on National Highway between the white lines, it is illegal. And we issue e-challans and sometimes we impound the vehicles also. But again, as we see, we cannot man the whole highway. It's around 80 kilometers round the clock. Each point we cannot see. So it's my appeal to public also. If they see any illegally parked vehicle, record a video or take a photograph, send to us. We have flashed our WhatsApp numbers also. PCR is there, 112 is active, NERS. So they can send us the photos. So we will issue each challan sitting here in Nongpo. That is not an issue. That can be done. But public, if they become slightly vigilant and proactive, I think these truck drivers who park on the roadside, they will stop doing it.
As the leader of the opposition in the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly, Dr. Mukul Sangma had made an unplanned stop at Nongpo around midnight after noticing that police personnel from Reboi district, led by the Senior Superintendent of Police along with other senior officers, had been conducting late-night checks on vehicles along the national highway. The inspection drive had been part of a district-wide campaign to curb the rising number of tragic road accidents caused by reckless and intoxicated driving. Dr. Mukul's stop had coincided with the presence of severe senior police officers who had been on duty overseeing enforcement operations to control drunk driving, overspeeding and other violations of traffic laws. Observing the operation firsthand, Dr. Mukul Sangma had lauded the Riboy police for their dedication and seriousness in maintaining road safety. He had also expressed deep concern over the increasing number of fatal accidents occurring along National Highway 6 in Riboy district, which had claimed many previous precious lives over time. Furthermore, Dr. Mukul had inquired with SSP about the status of trauma center in Riboy, emphasizing the urgent need for effective medical response facilities in accident-prone areas. He had also reiterated his concern over recent tragic incidents, including the death of 4 persons at Thadrang and the loss of 2 government drivers from North Garo Hills in an accident at Umsau Nongha, both reportedly caused by drunk driving. Dr. Mukul had assured that he would personally visit Riboy again to assess the situation and continue to follow up road safety and emergency response measures in the district. That's all for now. Thank you for watching Hornbill TV.